Welcome to another episode of Regtalks. In the next few minutes, we'll walk through 4 international tax developments from Regfollow: the OECD's new Pillar 2 compliance relief, HMRC's launch preparations for UK Pillar 2 reporting, Portugal's approval of DAC8 and DAC9 rules, and Hong Kong's reminder on taxpayer and employer reporting obligations. Let's get into it. We start with the OECD. On 18th May 2026, the OECD released new administrative guidance to support multinational groups preparing for the first global minimum tax filing cycle. The key point is relief for groups that centrally file the Globe Information Return, or GIR, in one of 33 jurisdictions expected to have an operational filing portal by 31st May 2026. Where the GIR is centrally filed by the deadline and the local notification is submitted on time, participating jurisdictions may waive penalties or suspend enforcement of local filing requirements, but the relief is conditional. If the centrally filed GIR is not exchanged between tax authorities by 31st December 2026, local jurisdictions may still enforce their own filing rules and impose penalties. The broader message is clear. Pillar 2 is no longer just a design exercise. It is now a live compliance system, and groups need to know where they are filing, who is filing, and whether exchange relationships will actually work in time. Next, the United Kingdom. HMRC updated its guidance on how to report Pillar 2 top-up taxes on the 14th of May 2026, confirming a short testing period for the new information return service before full launch. The service was tested from the 13th to the 18th of May, with the full launch scheduled for May 19, 2026. Groups that successfully submitted an information return during testing do not need to resubmit after the go-live date. For in-scope groups, the filing mechanics matter. A UK tax return must be submitted together with either a Globe Information Return or an Overseas Return Notification. For the first accounting period, the deadline is 18 months after the period end. From the second accounting period onwards, the deadline shortens to 15 months. HMRC also confirmed that groups need a Pillar 2 ID and compatible third-party software to file. That makes this not only a tax technical exercise, but also a systems readiness issue.
Now to Portugal. Portugal's Assembly of the Republic has approved legislation to transpose both DAC8 and DAC9 into domestic law. DAC8 brings crypto-asset reporting into the tax transparency framework. Crypto-asset service providers will need to collect and report taxpayer and transaction data, including names, addresses, tax identification numbers, transaction values, and transaction volumes. Even where there are no reportable users, providers may still need to submit a nil return. DAC9 deals with Pillar 2 information exchange. It supports central filing of the Globe information return by an ultimate parent entity or designated filing entity, reducing duplicate filings by constituent entities across different EU member states. Most provisions are expected to apply from 1st January 2026, with first crypto-asset reporting due in 2027. Portugal is therefore moving on both fronts at once: crypto transparency and Pillar 2 administrative exchange. Finally, Hong Kong. The Inland Revenue Department issued a reminder on 14th of May 2026, setting out statutory information obligations for taxpayers and employers under the Inland Revenue Ordinance. For taxpayers, the reminder covers several practical triggers: becoming chargeable to tax, ceasing a trade or employment, leaving Hong Kong for more than 1 month, and changing address. In many cases, the notice period is short, often 1 month. For employers, the reminder covers new employees, cessation of employment, and employees who are about to leave Hong Kong for more than 1 month. Employers may need to file forms IR56E, IR56F, or IR56G through the e-tax portal or other accepted channels. This is not a new tax, but it is a compliance reminder with real consequences. For mobile employees, cross-border assignments, and departing staff, the timing of notifications can be just as important as the tax return itself. That's our roundup. 3 themes stand out. Pillar 2 is now entering its first real filing season. Tax transparency is expanding further into crypto assets, and tax authorities are paying close attention to practical reporting obligations, not only headline tax rates. Thanks for watching Regtalks. See you next time.